Oh, I was like, what the hell? Child, Tarjay. You kidding me? That same day, in the evening. Wow. I booted up the Otome game I had received from Mr. Assistant and began to play it. Well, not quite. I didn't really play it. I just got through the opening movie. That's it. Kotone, girl. Come on, get on our level. You gotta at least get through a chapter or two. Come on. Kororo sits in my lap, staring at the game screen seemingly out of deep interest. Something about its story struck me. The genre of this game. Is fantasy. Boy, the self-awareness is something else, y'all. Oh, Jesus. A world where magic is perfectly normal. The main character owns a general goods store. A general goods store. In other words, you're the heroine. Famous magicians and royalty, among others, come to visit. Players can romance a man of all statuses. Is this the one with the 30 people in it? She's a shop owner, just like me. We're pretty similar. Maybe I'll be able to relate. Yeah, you get one of those dry laughs. Ah, the first choice appeared. This will raise affection level with someone, won't it? Without hesitation. Girl, what the hell kind of choice is that? You picking at it with a stylus or something? I picked the choice that I would think would raise affection level with the demure young man Il had recommended to me. I wonder if they got one of the dudes to voice this guy right here. That'd be funny. Ah, I did it! That raised his affection level, I think. If only it was that easy. Yay! Kororo's happy for me too. Kororo makes a fist and takes up a guts pose with me. Okay, I want to see that. Before I started, I wondered if I would struggle to play it correctly. In fact, I thought I totally sucked. I had various concerns, but actually playing it was... Let me read that again. I had various concerns, but actually playing it wasn't too bad. At this rate, I'll be able to talk about Otome games as much as he does. When I begin to think of Il, girl, what's T? What's going on? Suddenly, I recall his smile, his excitement for having changed, and the way he credited me. How Il smiled at me like a flower gently blooming. A smiling face of his I'd never seen, that didn't seem like his. As I think it over, I start to feel. Girl, come on. This early, but what's good, Kotone? I like it. Oh, boo. That pure, genuine goodwill. When I received it so directly, just then my hand stopped. Kororo began to tap me with his arms as if something was off. Huh? Of course, I was talking about his smile, you know. Like Corona don't want to hear that. I started making excuses to Kororo without much thought. Kororo don't want to hear that crap. I cough in a forced way to clear my throat, then return my attention to the Otome game. But this person, just as Il said, is full of mystery. He won't even say his name, so they just call him Mysterious Young Man the whole time. Or they're just not creative enough to come up with a name for him. I don't know. Will he tell me if we get closer? I would hope so. But I think I would enjoy it. A real feeling. The process of growing closer. I was about to say glowing grosser. Oh, Sasha. I'm feeling more motivated. I'll do my best to complete it. Yeah, you got a little audience member. You should be fine. That's adorable. Several days later, I take a break from playing the Otome game and experience my real life Otome situation. Just kidding. Woo! I'm finally out of Enchante. For once, I wasn't leaving to just to restock ingredients. My own private outing. It seems I'm not the only one who has a big change, or who had a big change in feelings after that matter. Appreciate you, Meteor Ignis.
Kotone, イルは我らが抑え込んでおく。今のうちに出かけるといい。
Okay, and Connors. I knew Connors was gonna be game. Yeah, let's go shopping. Okay. Then I'll be going now.
嫌です。待って。私を置いていかないでください。琴音。
Aww. Why are you gonna make him cry? Well, I mean, we can spend time together later. Aww. Still can't help but feel bad for him. His sad cries elicit a feeling of guilt from me, like I thought I told you. Il was, according to Ignis, like a baby bird following its parent, and had opened his heart to me. His parent, huh? I know. Oh yeah, it's not good. It left me with a hollow feeling. Like, being totally honest, I would rather be looked at in a different light. No. Why am I acting so full of myself? I shake off my idle thoughts and start walking in search of a boutique with next season's trends available. Of a boutique with next season's trends available. Who the hell? Huh? A passerby calls my name, so I stop to turn around. Ah! She's a little older than I remember, but I wouldn't fail to recognize her. There I see a friend from high school beaming with a bright smile. Sis, what you look like? I'm surprised too. When did you move to the city?
でもそっか、あんたが引っ越してきたのってこの町だったんだね。
Delighted by our reunion, we joined hands and bounced excitedly.
ねえねえ、せっかくだしどこかでゆっくり話さない？お互い今まであったこととかいろいろ話そうよ。
Girl, what the fuck? Ain't nothing popping in this quiet, quaint town, city, I guess. Yeah, of course. Alright. After getting takeout coffee from a cafe, we leisurely sit down on a bench in a nearby park. Judging from the aroma and strong acidity, these beans must be based from Kilimanjaro. Kilimanjaro, a brand of coffee bean and a variety cultivated around Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. It is widely known for its sweet aroma and acidity. Yeah, coffee is coffee to me. Doesn't matter if it's procured from Hawaii or, well, I don't know where else in America. I think it's just Hawaii that we're known for coffee. Hawaii, Jamaica, Ethiopia, Colombia. It's just coffee to me. Whatever. I look down at my blended coffee and my paper from the perspective of a cafe owner. I take a sip for research, thinking it might have a more nuanced flavor profile.
よくわかるね。
Oh, it's just a guess. I guess I drink so much coffee that I'm developing a palate for it.
あ、そういえばあんた喫茶店のマスターになったんだっけ
？Wait, how'd she know that? Okay, as I move to ask her how she knows, I remember that some of her relatives are entrepreneurs, so I consulted her.
よかったら今度その店に遊びに行ってもいい？
About that. Yeah, of course. If you don't mind headless people and other shit. I think that would freak her out more than any of the others. If I tell everyone beforehand, they can either hide or pretend, so there shouldn't be any issue.
でもそっか。確かに琴音は器用で料理上手だし、天職といえば天職だよね。繁盛してる？
Girl, you nosy AF. What? Ugh. Get out my business. Get out my pocket. Decent, I guess. I make ends meet thanks to some regulars.
へえ、常連までいるんだ。ちなみにそれってどんな人たち？
Okay, real talk, y'all, real talk. You asking somebody about their business, and okay, they tell you, oh yeah, I got some regulars, whatever. They're keeping things moving. What kind of person's gonna ask, oh, what kind of regulars do you have? Unless they're like pretty desperate or something. Like, are they single? Are they men? Are they single? I mean, who asks this? It's a dumb question to ask. But we segue into this quirky, lighthearted Otome. Okay. Let's see how Kotone answers this. Huh? Huh? They're 5 men, I guess?
男の人、それも5人も。
Girl, that sounds so bad when you say it, when you actually verbalize it. You should have said that. Yeah, why are your eyes gleaming like that? What'd I tell y'all? I'm like, they wouldn't have to be men who are single, right? Like, you know, I can feel the desperation coming from this chick. This faceless, pictureless chick.
いやほら、状況といえば心機一転。それに加えて新たな出会いの地ってイメージがあるじゃん。ぶっちゃけその中でいい人とかいないわけ？あんたずっとそういう浮いた話なかったし。
What? It's usually like a one and done line. Oh, are you seeing anybody? No. Okay, what else is new? You know, it's like, what? Some of these Otome, ugh. Okay, whatever. We'll keep rolling with it, I suppose. I nearly choke up my coffee, as well you should. Into them? As in, you better be into, ew. I didn't take after my grandpa's work to do things like that. Okay, okay.
じゃあ気になってる人は
Oh no, there's 3 choices, y'all. 3 choices. Oh, the alternate choices are gonna be fun for this one. We're gonna save. This is horseshit, but we're gonna. Oh gosh, this butters my biscuits. That's cause I'm hoping to get on Il's good side. I exercise my right to remain silent.
あ、ずるい。あんたって恋愛話になるとそればっか。
Girl, I don't give a damn. Then you need to get a boyfriend first.
それでできたら苦労しないって。琴音が意地悪言う。
Child, they sound like they straight out of high school. What is she talking about? Alright, I managed to dodge the question.
でも、いないって否定しないことは
So I would hope. And maybe you could be my wingman. I didn't manage. I give in and start slowly confessing it. It really is just someone I'm curious about. He's a bit off from normal people and clumsy. I felt like I couldn't just abandon him. I thought it was cute, but I'm aware I'm turning bright red. But once I started talking, I couldn't stop. Oh no, I know this feeling all too well. Of, you know, your mouth, you can't stop your mouth. Once it starts, it's like, you know, slowly opening the floodgates and then bleh, everything comes out. When things heated up, he made such a lovely smile, and I realized he's a man too. Girl, what the hell does that mean? That straightforwardness and purity, something about it intrigues me, or so I think sometimes, maybe. The silence is embarrassing. At least make some sort of comment. But it's nothing like wanting to date or anything. Shut up, girl. You want to date him? It's not like a desire like that. Our relationship doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. Finally, despite her saying nothing, I start making excuses.
なるほどね。
Naruhodo indeed. While she was puzzled at first, after hearing my answer, she seems to nod.
頑張って。めっちゃ応援する。
Oh, okay, thanks. You don't need to. She's holding her thumb up and making a sly face at me, and I shout back in response.
な時間か。話し込んじゃったね。
Yes, that's generally how it works when you catch up with old friends.
というか、コーヒー飲むなら普通にあんたのとこに行けばよかった。
True. Next time you're around, let me know. I'll welcome you. And if I'm too busy during the day, you can drop by after closing time.
わかった。私はしばらくこっちにいるから、何かあったらそっちも連絡してね。
It's been so long since I've seen her that I couldn't help from talking a lot. So long, but you don't have a name for her. Okay, sis. But but there's no but. It seems I've been thinking about ill more than I anticipated. How interesting, with no capitalization on the H. Aksys. After a slight detour, I finished shopping and the sun had set. The air seemed strangely moist. Girl, you sure that's not you? Okay, no. Yeah, it's probably just humidity. The weather report said it would be clear all day. To check again, I take out my smartphone to open the weather app. Oops, I accidentally opened the SNS app next to it. What the hell is SNS? See, why don't y'all have a dictionary term for this crap? I don't know what that is. But I bet you it's something stupid that, it goes over my head. So if y'all know what SNS is, let me know. Is that the messaging? Because messaging is SMS. Whatever. I guess I could just look there for weather information. Uh-oh, the music went off. I casually open up the search menu. Because of my current location, a popular news article from my area is pinned to the top. Normally, I just ignore such things, but... Mysterious disappearances. My eyes honed in on these strange words. That reminds me, Ignis was reading an article about that earlier. I get a little curious, so I squint at the fine print. Uh-oh. In this part of town, right where I stood. In other words, in the area near Enchante, there were several mysterious disappearances occurring. Mysterious disappearances. Mysterious disappearance. Sudden disappearances of people with no prior warning or trace, as though it is the work of a god. There are currently around 5 victims. They were last spotted at night, before allegedly being abducted into back alleys. Yep. For some reason, they never came back out and vanished completely. That's right, without leaving a trace. There are already multiple search requests registered with the police. There's a chance it was overblown, as it wasn't reported on TV yet. Ruh-roh. Girl, you better K your ass back to Enchante. In this town, this town, in this area, at night, I look up into the starry night sky and quietly put my smartphone away. I wonder why. I'm suddenly getting scared. Well, maybe you should walk your behind home right now instead of just standing there. While mysterious disappearance has an unrealistic sound to it, it's still true that people have gone missing in this area, and that fans my fear. Luckily, there are still a lot of people around. I should go home before it gets really dark. Maybe because it's dinner time, the streets get less and less populated, and I can hear my footsteps echo as I walk. No, that's not possible. I only just read that news. It wouldn't happen to me right after. Oh, Kotone. I was gonna say it's probably gonna happen to you now, isn't it? Oh Lord. I hear a faint shout. It's a woman's voice, I think. The source of the voice was in the back of a dark barrow alley, or barrow, whatever, stretching between nearby buildings. Oh God. For a moment, the darkness makes me hesitate. So take your ass to Enchante, or home, rather. Ooh, but I heard it. Oh gosh, you're one of those people. When minding your business goes wrong. I hold my smartphone in one hand so I can call for help right away if need be, and leap into the alley. 5 head, big brain, 10 out of 10. I'm being sarcastic though. Relying only on what I heard, I checked the surroundings, but where'd they go? Is anyone there? I tried calling out, but as expected, there's no reply. Just then, slightly. Oh my God. I noticed something at my feet that stands out a little. What? Oh my God, I'm chewing on these Twizzlers. I should not have. I should have chewed first. What could this be? What the hell? I know it's something. What is with these spaces, yo? I can't describe it. Considering the feeling from my fingers, I could tell it's something soft, but due to the faint light engulfing it, the outline is too blurry to tell. There's no sign of anyone. Then take your ass out of that alley, you dumby. You goofy. I rushed over pretty quick, so I'd figure at least see a silhouette if something was happening here. So then, what was that shout? Or maybe that was a preconceived plan by them angel people to lure Kotone into the background, into the alleyway, so they could snatch her ass up. That's some 5 brain, 5 head, galaxy brain thinking right there. That's not me being sarcastic. This area has a lot of bars. Maybe the rowdy voices of people echo through here? Maybe? I don't know the truth, but there was no mistaking this is a dark place. In fact, if I stayed here, I wouldn't be able to defend myself. Without thinking about it, I put something I picked up in my bag and decided to leave in a hurry. Oh shit, she got out. Oh! Jesus, don't scare me like that. Ooh. Huh? Ew! No, that's actually some good. That's some godlike timing. I think whatever was snatching them people up was gonna get her next. At the same time I emerged from the alley, it'll come swooping down from the night sky. And only slightly after, Aksys appears from the path to Enchante. That was shocking. Did you come all the way here like that?
はい、夜も遅いので、あなたを迎えに行く許可をもらいました。
Aw. Well, thank you for fetching me. I could have been a goner.